lapangan. Are y'all ready? Hijau, hijau, hijau mania. Hijau, hijau, hijau mania. Hijau, hijau.
Hi everyone, today I will present the introduction of Sustainable Finance Initiative in Malaysia. My name is Ahmad Al-Mahamka bin Muhammad Zanuddin and my matric number 01DFI2F2019. Okay, first, what is Sustainable Finance? Sustainable Finance refers to the financial activity that consider not only profit but also is the impact on the environment, society and governance. This concept is commonly known as ESG, which stands for Environmental, Social and Governance. Environmental focus on the protecting nature such as reduce pollution and supporting renewable energy. Social focus on improving people well-being, for example, providing affordable housing and creating job opportunities. Governance refers to good management practice such as transparency, accountability and ethical decision making. Okay, next, the main purpose of sustainable finance is to support long-term economic growth. It also helps to reduce risk, especially risk related to climate change and social issues. At the same time, it encourages business and investors to act responsibly. Now, what is sustainable finance importance in Malaysia? Malaysia is exposed to climate risks such as flooding and extreme weather. The issue can affect business, community, and the overall economy. In addition, Malaysia is higher involved in global trade. This means the country needs to follow international standards, includes sustainability practice to stay competitive. To support this, there are key organizations that play an important role. For example, Bank Negara Malaysia (BNM), regular financial institution, where the Securities Commission Malaysia focus on the capital market. Both organizations are actively promoting sustainable finance initiatives in Malaysia. In conclusion, sustainable finance is important to ensure economic growth that is not only profitable but also responsible and sustainable for the future. That's all for my part. Thank you.
Hello everyone, I'm Dharni Naigi, matrix number 01DFI24F2023. On this slide, I will explain the key initiative in sustainable finance in Malaysia. First is the value-based implementation or VBI. This initiative focuses on ensuring that financial institutions create positive impact, not just profit. It supports economic growth while benefiting social and the environment. Second is the CCPT framework, which stands for Climate Change and the Principle-Based Taxonomy. This framework helps banks and financial institutions clarifying their activities based on how environmentally friendly they are, making it easier to support sustainable projects. Third, we have the Sri Suku framework. This allows the insurance of Islamic bonds specifically to fund projects related to sustainability such as renewable energy, healthcare and education. Lastly, the GC3 committee plays an important role in coordinating efforts between financial institutions to manage climate-related risk and promote green finance. Together, this initiative shows Malaysia's strong community building a sustainable financial system. Now, I will briefly explain each of these initiatives. First, value-based implementation (VBI) focuses on positive impact banking. This means banks are not only a main for profit but also contributing to social and the environment. The CCPT framework is used to clarify climate-related activities. It helps financial institutions identify which activities are environmentally sustainable and which are not. Third, Sri Suku is used to fund green and social projects. For example, it can support renewable energy, education and healthcare development. Finally, the GC3 committee focuses on managing climate risk. It brings together financial institutions to prepare for a reduce the impact of climate change on the financial system. Overall, these initiatives work together to support sustainable and responsible finance in Malaysia. Thank you.
Thank you. Hello, my name is Muhammad Irfan. My number matrix 01 DFI24F2014. Now, I will explain the impact of sustainable finance on society and the economy. First, financial inclusion. Sustainable finance helps more people, especially the B40 group, access financial service. For example, microfinance provide small loans to individuals and small businesses who may not qualify for traditional bank financing. This helps them improve their income and quality of life. Next, financial literacy. This initiative also educate the public on how to manage money better, such as saving, budgeting, and investing. With better knowledge, people can make smarter financial decisions in terms of economic impact, sustainable finance support, business growth, and create jobs opportunities. It also helps small and medium enterprise expand, which contribute to overall economic development. There is also a social impact. It supports projects like affordable housing and community development, improving living for many people. Finally, the environmental impact. Sustainable finance funds renewable energy and green projects such as solar energy and eco-friendly infrastructure. This helps reduce environmental damage and support long-term sustainability. In conclusion, sustainable finance goes beyond profit by creating real benefits for society, the economy, and the environment.
A very good morning. My name is Agalia and my metric card number is 01DFI24F2007. First, let's understand what Sri Suso is. Sri Suso stands for Sustainable and Responsible Investment Suso. It is a type of Islamic bond that is used to finance ESG projects, which means projects that benefit the environment and society. This allows investors to not only earn financially returns but also contribute to sustainable development. Now, there are three main types of Sri Suso shown on this slide. The first is Green Suso, which focus on environmental projects such as renewable energy and green buildings. The second is Social Suso, which supports social sectors like healthcare and education. The third is Sustainable Suso, which combine both environmental and social objectives. So overall, these Suso types helps channel funds into meaningful and responsible projects. Okay, now let's look at Malaysian progress in Sri Suso. Malaysia is actually one of the pioneers in this area. In 2014, the Securities Commission Malaysia introduced the Sri Suso framework, which was an important starting point. Then in 2017, the Sri Fund guidelines were introduced to further support sustainable investment. In 2019, the Grant Scene was launched to encourage more companies to issue Green Suso. And in 2021, Malaysia adopted the Asian Green Bond Standard, which strengthened its position in the regional market. These millennials clearly shows Malaysia's strong commitment towards sustainable finance. Okay, now moving on the future direction. Malaysia aims to become a global green Suso hub, which means attracting more international investors and leading in Islamic sustainable finance. We are also seeing growth in ESG investments. More investors today prefer environmentally and socially responsible projects. In addition, stronger regulation and policy will continue to support this growth, with institutions like Bank Negara Malaysia playing an important role. Finally, to conclude, sustainable finance is very important for the future, as it's not only benefit the economy but also supports society and protects the environment. Malaysia is clearly moving in the right direction with strong innovation and continuous development in Sri Suso.
Salatnya sudah, aku tadi. I just had to let you know you're